The historic Midwest floods are getting worse a week after that disaster started to unfold. A new levee breach yesterday on the Missouri River forced the evacuation of the entire town of Craig, Missouri, in just hours. Officials now estimate the cost of the flooding in 4 states to be in the billions of dollars. In Iowa, the governor said she is going to ask President Trump to quickly announce a disaster declaration to help with recovery efforts. Don Dahler is in flooded Hamburg, Iowa, which is several miles from the Missouri River. Don, what's it look like this morning?
Yeah, good morning. Well, as you can see, it's wet. This is actually Main Street. The water gets a lot deeper the further you go in that direction, but of course it's never a good idea to go wandering around flooded streets. And I have to tell you, it is really eerie seeing those street lights stretch all the way into the distance. As we take an overhead look, I'll tell you, much of this is from the Missouri River, which came rushing in here when suddenly hundreds of miles of levees were breached, and within a matter of minutes, Hamburg became a town submerged.
In Hamburg, Iowa, nothing was spared. The homes and businesses of the nearly 1,200 people who live here were totally submerged.
There's no place for the water to go.
Major General Scott Spellman and his team from the Army Corps of Engineers assessed the devastation from above.
You signed up to protect people, to help people. So how does this affect you personally to see this town underwater?
You're dealing with people and communities that are having really the worst day of their lives, and we understand the frustration. We want to do everything we can within our authorities as fast as we can to help them.
As we rode through Main Street, it was only passable by boat.
Hamburg built a secondary levee before a major flood in 2011. It kept this area dry. Problem is, the Army Corps of Engineers asked them to lower it to 5 feet high to meet federal regulations, and this flood was 9 feet.
It just rolled in.
Kathy Crane has been the town's mayor for 12 years.
This is a tough community. We're little, and we're not wealthy. We are not wealthy.
How are you going to rebound from this?
We're asking for help. We want to keep our businesses here, want to keep our homes. We want to keep our citizens. They're our people. We've known them all our lives.
We have noticed the water has been slowly receding. I wouldn't be able to be standing here 2 days ago, but the residents are really concerned that with those levees basically destroyed, the town might be susceptible to even more flooding in the coming months. Bianna.
Don, there are so many people that are suffering right now, and where you're standing on Main Street really looks like a lake. It really puts things into perspective. Thank you.